Guys, Big Al here, back again on a second video. On today's video, we're talking about 6 unsung heroes in the fragrance community that I think you guys should be alerted to. So if you see these things around and about where you live and they're not too dear, you might be able to pick these up and they'll be a good addition to your collection. So if you're interested in things like this, guys, something that, it'll be under the radar but very good. Right, stick to this video and I'll see you after the intro. Cheers guys, thanks a lot. Okay guys, now I want you to do a little experiment with you today before we carry on any further with the video. Grab out of your smartphone that you've got in your hand and just try to click onto the favourite discounted website that you like to use wherever you live. Click on that website, find the part where it says designer men's fragrances and click on it so you've got the list in front of you. Okay, when you've done that, I want you to scroll down slowly and look at all the stuff you haven't bought and keep scrolling down until you get to the next page and the next page and the next page. And the reason I'm telling you for this, guys, because to me there's that many fragrances I haven't tried that came out quite a while back that still, right, will be not new fragrances to me, and yet they may have come out years ago, but I've never smelled them, I've never, see what it lasts on your skin, all this sort of stuff. But like a lot of times I'm watching the reviews on YouTube, a lot of it's built around the algorithms to try and keep the algorithms going up top 10 this, top 10 that. And there's nothing wrong with that. These guys who are doing that, they're fantastic. And this isn't a knock at anybody. I'm not knocking anybody down. I'm just saying to people out there, there's such a wide variety of fragrances, guys, that we could all choose from, right? If you just look on these discounted websites and just have a look at the notes that you tend to like, or you tend to lean towards when you're choosing a fragrance, and just take your time, just do a bit of research, look through some of these hidden gems that you might find that you could put in your collection, and maybe you think, I would never have thought of looking at that. I would have thought at the latest, Acridus Geo that's just been released, or another high profile designer fragrance that's just released the latest flanker. To me, when I'm doing my videos, I should still keep buying stuff from years ago because it's still new to me. It's still got my interest in taking them fragrances, not just to, do a top 10 here and there. It's just because I've got the interest to have a look at some of these fragrances. Now I've got 6 to show you today. And when I first started having some fragrances from this company and this like fragrance house, I found out their fragrances were like beach smell, most of them. The ones I've tried, they're really long lasting. They smell very pleasant. They're great. We're great in the winter months, different stuff like that. I've yet to try them in the summer months because I've not tried them when the temperature starts to come down and it's settling down for the evening and you might be going out somewhere. Some of these fragrances you still might be able to wear if you're going out for, like, say, a late evening meal. It's still quite light now outside my house and it's getting on now. It's 20 past 6 of the evening and it's still quite light. And as the summer months start coming round, it stays lighter a little bit longer. It takes its time to get dark. So as you're heading off out for the evening, you're going out and it's still quite light. So some of these fragrances, the temperature's gone down a bit, so these fragrances can still work. Now I'm going to show you a few today. So some are based on like top designer fragrances, and some, you know, just that their release or something that replicates a designer fragrance from somewhere. And if I was to be honest with you, I don't know what they all replicate. Do you know what I mean? Because all I know, I bought them on the reviews I saw on telly, and they was sounded really good. I bought them, and I haven't been disappointed with the ones I bought so far. So these are what I'm going to show you today. Okay, guys, let's go with the first one. Now we'll check this out for the box and presentation. This is from the house of Rosassi. They've got a few of their fragrances in this video today. And this is like a wooden box. You can hear the wood there going. It's like metallic cap look. And the fragrance sits inside like that. So you take the fragrance bottle out like this. It's got like a glass bottle. If you do hold it up to the light, it's very hard to see in today's light. Maybe it's a bit light, you might catch it more. It's hard to see in this light. But I'm sure you can see the level through the bottle if you hold it up to the direct like sunlight. And this is Laroucaram, and it's based on Tom Ford's Tuscan leather. And it's a beast. You don't need too many sprays with this. And if you like leather fragrances, this is up there with the best of them. And for the price you pay for this, I think I paid when I first bought this, you get on for £70 in British money. And I thought that sounded like really good. And I thought compared to Tom Ford, which is a lot more expensive, that sits more in my price range. And it's got that, show you that again. It's got like a raspberry note up top, and it settles down to this leather note. And when you put it on, it is like a proper leather jacket, this type of stuff is. It's proper leather fragrance. You've got to like leather to appreciate this fragrance. I actually had a compliment off my dad, and he's in his 80s. And he complimented I was wearing this one day. He said, "You smell nice." And I've got this fragrance on. And my dad doesn't say that about many fragrances I've got. But he did get this one. And again, it's one of these that like stands the test of time. Like, so give this one some thought, guys. If you like anything like Tom Ford and the leather fragrances, this is very good. So I'd recommend you to buy this. Put this back. So it's a cracking presentation. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, all these fragrances that come in today, every box that comes in is very decorative. They put a lot of artwork into making these boxes from the Middle East. And you think, how can they sell these prices? Because they're cheap. Again, you're going to get these fragrances in the UK from various places. And they're going to be, Amazon sell them online really cheap. You know, you can go on eBay. I've got a couple from here. I even found on a local market and in the West Midlands, and was walking around there. I heard Barry from Centralise, the other YouTube channel. He's got a great channel, check him out. I saw one of his reviews, and he put a couple of fragrances from this market, so not too far from where I live. I went over there the following weekend and I bought myself a couple of fragrances, and so I'll show you them now. And it's this one here. And this came with a little deodorant spray as well, look guys. So that was the deodorant spray. It's the same as the bottle, look. And this is by Saffron, and it's Oud 24 hours, sorry. And this is based on, if you like Tom Ford Black Orchid, this is very much like it. And I've tried the original not so long back. Yes, the original one is a lot darker. This is more like a daytime version of it. If you like, it's not as dark. And if you do like the smell of Black Orchid, you'll love this, because it is. And a friend of mine, you know, Pete Monday, hi Pete, he did say to me, yeah, on that bottle for ages, it does smell very much like it. And this cost me, guys, for that Artemisia, the body spray, and this cost me £15. Honestly, you can't work out how they do it so cheap. A nice cap there, look. Got all your information on the bottom, look. A nice sprayer. And you can smell it. I've smelled this Tom Ford's Black Orchid not so long back, and it does smell very much like it, guys. if you like that fragrance and you wanted to bargain just to get a work in and stuff like that, to keep your best stuff when you go somewhere special, use this as a substitute. So again, this is really good value for the money you get. Okay, that's our second choice I was going to show you. Now moving on again, this time I'm going to again Versace. And this is one called Doris The King. This is like the Elvis Presley, the King. He's that good. He fantastic, performs really well. You know, it should be on a stage with this, how good this is. Really good. Just show you the sprayer on this. Now, again, a very sweet fragrance. A lot of these Middle Eastern fragrances got a sweetness about them, and this is no exception. This is another beast. This will last on your skin for ages. You know, I would highly recommend you to buy this. Really good. I mean, look how much I've used in that. You know, it is a very good fragrance for guys. If you like sweet fragrance, you like John Paul Gaultier, Ultra Male, different things like that. Marnie Coward, Profumo, or the Absolute. This is very sweet as well. You might even like this. It's about £21 on eBay. Honestly, it's a cracking fragrance. It's the deal you pay for this. And this is the thing about today's theme of this video. There's a lot of fragrances, a lot of guys you're not aware of that exist out there because, you know, they're not always on the mainstream YouTube channels, unfortunately. Some of the other guys are starting to do some of these now, which is good. If you get a chance to get your nose on one of these, I don't think you'll be disappointed. I'll leave all these notes for all these fragrances in the description box. And once you finish the video and you want to have a look, you can have a look at there. It'll tell you everything's in there, guys. So it gave me a chance because I've got quite a few to get through. So there's the other choice. That's very good. I would recommend that one to you. Right then, again, let's finish the Versace house off. This is called Shura. Now this is very big in the Middle East and places like India and Pakistan. Mr. Jasmine has made this fragrance like a hot seller in that part of the world because of a lot of the videos that he did. And this was like really cheap, you know, to get out of, and it was very well sought after at one time, but now it's gone skyrocketed through the roof. People are buying this in, you know, bucket loads because it sells that well. Again, you can tell by nice glass bottle look, you know, the decorative on it. You know, it's not a cheap bottle to look at. It feels good in the hand. You got like an ice sprayer. There, the gold spray. Look. Now, if you had the Doris, you had this one side by side. And I'm being honest with you now. If I had the choice of the two, I'd have the Doris every day. But this again is another very sweet fragrance. And if you like things like sweetness, and it's got like a tobacco note of ash, you know, from the tobacco, and it does got that smokiness about it in this fragrance, and separates it from the sweetness from the other one before I just showed you. So this one, it's very sweet as well, right? And it is different from the other one. It's not going to be to everybody's taste. I like it, and I will use it up, but I don't use it as much as the Doris. I use the Doris more than this one. But it is still a very good fragrance. And I think if you're looking for something a bit more unique, something different than everybody's wearing, this could be a good shout for you guys. It is you got to like sweet fragrance for these fragrances I'm showing today, though. And again, wear it at the right time. You know, it could be in the winter, autumn, anything like that. You can wear these and you rock them because the notes last longer that kind of seasons. But you can also wear some of these if you're going out somewhere and of an evening. Wear to the wise, just spray. You know, at least an hour before you go out, so it has a chance to settle down before you get there because they aren't very sweet, and it'll start toning down a little bit by then. Okay, that's Shura from Versace. That's another good fragrance. Right now, then, I'm going to show you a couple of gourmand fragrances now. Gourmand is, for them who don't know, is something that's like edible. Could be toffee, chocolate, different things like this. And this, you've got a chocolate note in this one, along with a nice, it's got a candy floss as well. Yeah, this is called Louis Cardi. And the fragrance is called Sacred. There you go, look. And that's the plastic cap clicks into place. I won't pick it up by the cap. It's, unless you want a chance of breaking your bottle. It's got all the information stuff on the bottom there, guys. And this is very sweet again. And you'll say, to me, it smells like a mixture. You got like a chocolate note in there, I can detect. And it smells a bit like candy floss as well, or something like that, very sugary. And a lot of these fragrances, they've got that sugary note in them. So they're perfect for winter. And a lot of people like to bring out their gourmand fragrances in the winter because they last quite well in the temperatures you got there, and they last longer. And we all like a bit of something sweet now and again, most of us do. I think though, wearing something that smells this good, it is really good. My daughter actually came to the house and she smelt this when I was down the bottom of the path from where our front door is, and that must have been over 20 feet away. And she could smell my fragrance as she was walking up towards the door. So it is very strong when you first put it on. It projects like a monster for a bit. It's not as strong as the Rosasses. It will die down, sit close to the skin after a while. The Rosasses are the ones I showed yourself on, all beach mode. No two ways about it. They haven't built for that purpose. I don't know many what I've had from, the that line that's not got the beast mode thing about it. So that's another one to think about. Just 1 second, guys. Technical issue. Again. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. Just running into a bit of a technical issue there. Now then, what we got left? This one. This is all, again, came as a package deal. Again, it was £15 on that market I told you about. And this is called Ragbar by Lattafa. And again, a very sweet fragrance. Look, check a look at it at the bottom, look. Okay, guys. So this is, again, very good fragrance. I'll set the top off. Put that down a sec. And then just go the spray it. Yeah, no, this has got like to me, it smells like a burnt sugar note in this. And this is what separates it from the last one I showed you. It's got like a nice sugary note in there. It's like very sweet because of that reason. And this has been out for quite a while now. Some of the YouTubers have reviewed this before, so you might see it before. But it is a good fragrance. And again, this is one that will sit closely to your skin after a while. I know it's been reformulated, but the one I've got starts off nice, but it will sit closer to your skin after an hour or so. Okay, so Ragbar by Lattafa, that's another good one. Now then, guys, what I started doing on the videos is started showing the scent of the day that I'm wearing. So I'm just going to show you that briefly now. Is this one. And I've wore this today for a job interview, and I managed to get a new job. I'll start Monday. And so this will become a new job interview fragrance for me now. Nice, fantastic fragrance. It's a citrusy, aromatic fragrance by Artemisia, and it's fantastic smell. I've had it on all day. It's got citruses in, it's very aromatic, and it just smells quality. It's down as a classic scent. This is the new version, it's not the old version, but it's still wearable on me today. I say it's been a lucky scent because I managed to get back into work. So with this, it's the scent of the day I'm wearing today. Artemisia Pour On. Okay, now then, we're going on to an unboxing on my video now. I've not smelt this fragrance. I've not seen any reviews about it, so this is my own thoughts about this fragrance, whether I like it or not. If I've bought it and I don't like it, I'll tell you that when I start reviewing it. So let's break this one out. It's this one here. Calvin Klein CK1 Summer. Now this one, I've had it for £20 today. So it's like a chemist that's in the UK called Savers. It's based in a town not far from where I live. It cost me £20. Right, so I wanted to add another summer fragrance to my list, so I've got something to break out in the coming summer months. So this one I thought maybe I've not tried the CK1 for a while. I had the original one when it first came out, wasn't really keen on that. And then I had the Shock, the one that's got the tobacco note in. That was okay, but I ended up giving that one away. So I'm not really sure how to receive this one yet. So let's get it unboxed and show you. Sorry about that one, guys. There we go. Like a kid at Christmas. So that'll be. So that's what the box looks like, front and back. Now your barcode on the back one. It's got your logo at the top there. It's got a little bit of badge there and branding on it. Right, so let's break this bad boy open. And I hope it's as good as I think it'll be. If not, I will live with it. I thought so. These come out with this atomizer like this goes. I thought they did. So they come out with a bottle. Put the box over there, it goes. With a bottle looking like that, do you think it's like a being aftershave splash bottle? And you can use it for that purpose. But they've also supplied you with this atomizer that you have to fit in yourself. So let's try the atomizer. And I'll say I've had a few of these before, so I'm hoping that I'll tell you what, guys, I'll go on skin. So for the purpose of the video, there we go. Just prime that a bit. Just let that settle down a second. Just get this box a bit put over it. Now I'm hoping it'll be a nice. It's got a note of ginger in here, and it's got some other note that I thought might well work in the summer. Yeah, I can see what they're trying to do with it. Again, to me, it's not a monster projecting off my skin. If I had the Doris on my skin now, I'd have to be doing this. But this, I just think quite close to it. And I've had you've seen the spray I just put on my hand. And my hand's still wet there, look guys, from the spray that I put on there. But it just smells very summery. And I can understand where they're coming from. I'll just show the atomizers again, just in case you are interested in this. So it only costs, what, 20 quid. So for me now, if I bought this, and it was one of these that, you know, only lasts a few hours before it starts dying down, just spray yourself again, it's only £20. You know, it'll last you another 2 hours and another 2 hours. And you'll get your money's worth out of this bottle at the end. Okay, guys, so yeah, that was one of the first unboxings I've done on my station. I've done one before, but this was a most recent one. So I hope you enjoyed that. And I'll say, got the information on the bottom there, guys. Okay, so give some thought to any of these fragrances I've shown you today. I apologise about the light going off early, spoiling the light. But sometimes these things happen, you have to try and get past it. As I say in Hollywood, the show must go on. So, can you please like, share and subscribe to this video, please? That'd be fantastic, guys. I appreciate your support, whoever's been supporting me. I'm up to 40 subscribers now, which is fantastic. So if any of you out there are subscribers to me, thank you very much. And for those who are not, please come in and I will have a chat. Leave your comments, start leaving your comments in the comment section, guys. And that gives me some feedback. And the YouTube algorithms pick it up and things like that. If there's anything that's starting to miss from my videos at the moment, we need people to start commenting more. So if you could do that, it'd be fantastic. Okay, so from me, Big Al, have a good couple of days, you know, to Wednesday, tomorrow, long before the weekend's coming round again. And we'll break it up for work. And hi guys, back again. That's a bit of raw footage for the end of the video. So there on your far left, you got the Doris. That's fantastic fragrance, guys. Get your nose on that. Honestly, you'll thank me later. And then you've got the Armani, that's the scent of the day. Then you've got the CK1 Summer there, that's the unboxing one, the new fragrance I bought today. And then you've got the L'Orucaram by Rosassi in that box there, that's the lead, sorry, got a magnetic cap, guys, so it's magnetic when it fits on. Got a nice glass bottle inside there. It is very strong, so be careful with the trigger on that one. Same for the Shura at the back behind that box. That's very strong as well. Be careful on the trigger with that one. Then you've got the Louis card in. That's the gourmand fragrance. That's got the chocolate in there and like smells like candy floss. It is a nice fragrance if you like gourmand stuff. And then the rag bar next to it, Oil of Taffa. That's very similar. It's a kind of similar kind of fragrance. Very sweet. You know, it's got like a sugary note in there, so you feel like someone's edible there. You know, if you notice the one with the Tom Ford Black Orchid at the back, that's the Oud 24-hour with Saffron, and that is the body spray that goes with it. And that, I say, that goes a package deal on the bed. I've got it from on. I think you can go on to eBay. You can get the same package deals. It costs around about the £15 mark for the two. You know, so it is worth it if you don't mind having a bit of extra stuff to put in your cabinet with all your other stuff. It'll just extend that life of the fragrance a bit more. Just a bit more detail before we finish the video. There you go, guys. Some nice little bottles there. They put some lot of work into the design of the boxes, and fantastic, some of them. And I say, don't let it just think because they come from the Middle East, they're no good. Honestly, you'll be missing out on a chance to find some good fragrances for not a lot of money, really. So that's it from me, Big Al, guys. Take care of yourselves, stay safe, and can you please like and smash that subscribe button and all that jazz so you can help me improve my channel, please. That'd be fantastic. And if you want to have a comment, leave a comment in the comment section, guys. I'm struggling to get high numbers at the moment, but I'm persistent and I'm going to keep putting these videos out. So hopefully they can help you make your next purchase. Okay, guys. See ya. Take care. Bye.